Hi, Brennan. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you, Costa?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for agreeing to have a chat today.
Of course, of course. My pleasure to be with you.
Awesome. So we were just discussing you're a farmer and an entrepreneur from Vermont. So tell us about that. How did you find some Australian guy to help you trade Bitcoin?
It's a great question. Yes, my hands are very full. I'm a farmer and an entrepreneur here in the Northeast. Coming across you, it was basically just the internet on YouTube. I came across it, and I was trying to keep up with the times and with the cryptocurrency boom and whatnot, and trying to stay up to date and evolve with the rest of the world as the financial system completely changes. I stumbled across a video and an ad actually on YouTube, and I decided to go with it. I happened to
Yep.
have the spare cash at the time, which was a lot for me, but I still saw it as a very good investment and uh,
Yep.
having a lot of possibility of changing my future and at least keeping up with the times.
Yep.
So I ended
Fantastic.
up going with it, and I only had a minimal amount to put in after that, but I still think it was absolutely worth it in the end. And I'll just keep putting more in as not only as it builds my account for me, but as I'm able to make more money on the side. I feel like it's proved itself, and I will definitely put more in into the future.
Fantastic. So we were discussing returns before. So you're starting pretty low. Obviously, that helps to build confidence in what we're doing, right? You're saying today we had a massive market correction. How are the bots performing so far for you? I think you've been with us for like 4 or 5 months. What's your return kind of been like? And yeah, how do you look at it as an investment, as like a passive income stream? How do you see Minotaur unfold?
After my initial investment, I basically sat back in the passenger seat while you guys drove for me and got my bot set up. And now here we are, up $1,000 while the market's crashing after some crazy Bybit incident, and nothing's
Yeah,
happened to my account except for grow. So I've really enjoyed it so far. I think it's working
yeah.
really well.
So percentage wise, it's around, obviously around 12 to 13% over like a 4 month period.
Yep,
Four
in
to
about
5
four
period. Yeah,
months, yeah, made about a
yeah,
seventh
yeah.
profit.
Fantastic, fantastic. So tell us a bit more about like a lot of people
Okay.
come to us. They go, you're in Australia, I'm in the US or somewhere else in the world. How do you help me? How does the support work? Like, can you tell us a bit about your experience with actually getting everything up and running?
Um, so I think I put it best just a couple minutes ago. It felt like I was just hopping in the car in the passenger seat while you guys were driving, saying, "Hey, come along for the ride. Let me show you, and let me show you how to drive." And then you just kind of pass it off. It was really nice. The crew is amazing. You've been really nice. Your videos are very well articulated and
Thank you.
well organized. Well done. And then Fernando on the one-on-one calls, it's just the best customer service you could ask for while you're in the middle of setting up an account that involves your funds. So there's a lot of trust involved in the beginning of starting up an account like that,
Yep.
and with a team like yours doing what you guys do. But I would give it an A plus, give you guys an A plus and your
Okay,
team an
cool.
A plus because like I said, I'm just really busy with my daily work.
Yep.
And you guys have really held my hand the whole way and helped
Yep.
me set something up and get it going and taught me how to keep an eye on it, even if I don't know much about it and don't want to be working on it every day.
Yeah. And that's an important point, right? Like you don't have to be an expert you don't even need to know trading. You don't need to understand crypto or Bitcoin. All you got
Not
to
in
do
any
is just
way.
jump
Correct.
in.
I'm a farmer. I work with plants in the soil. That's what I do. But I could see what was going on around me, and I can see this financial revolution happening in the world. And I've always been intrigued by trading and wanted to be a trader. I
Yeah.
just simply haven't had the resources and time to put into it at this point in my life. I'm
Yeah.
sure I'll be able to in a couple years or in the future, but I didn't want to wait until then. And so I felt like it was a great investment going for you guys to get at
Yeah.
least a bot going for me 24/7 while I'm doing what I do. It's doing what it's doing, and it's
Yeah.
gaining some Bitcoin.
And that's what happens. You check in every now and then, once a day, once a week, and it's you just see it's made trades, taking
Yep.
profits, made trades.
For me, it's once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, and I'll reset my extension
Fantastic.
date. Yep. So when I say hands off, I mean I've been very hands off, just because that's what I'm doing right now. I'll eventually
Yeah.
have time to put in, and I do plan to
Yeah.
learn more about it, because I'm very interested in it. I'm learning a lot about it. It's a big learning curve, but I'm enjoying it, and
Great.
so being passionate about it, I know I'll only learn more and more and more and
Yeah.
get better and better. But until I'm ready to put my personal skills in, it's been nice to have a skilled bot in my place
Doing it for you.
doing
Yeah.
some work until I can catch up with it. Yeah, it's been really nice.
Fantastic. So just a final question. If you, now that you've seen it running for 4 or 5 months, if you came into a bit of cash for your business or from a lottery ticket, would you feel comfortable allocating a larger portion of it to this to create more cash flow for you? Like, how confident are you moving forward now that you've seen it stress test, you've seen it live?
I'm very confident. My original plan was to purchase it and get $100,000 into it running as soon as I possibly can. And that is still 100% my goal and my plan. I
Awesome.
hope to have it done, of course, before the end of this bull run, but
Yeah.
I was just hoping to have something to flip over earnings, bull run earnings into
Yeah.
for the bear market.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I think I'm still going to do. Just hasn't been time yet, of course, in the bull market.
Yep.
And even besides that, besides any kind of long-term trading, I would still be putting my real world earnings and my entrepreneurship earnings and farming earnings into it, if I didn't have anything to flip, or if I don't in the end.
Yeah.
Keep that thought aside because we're all going to be floating in the bull run. But yeah, I plan to put my earnings straight into Minotaur because it only makes sense.
Yeah. And just to confirm as well, you've got complete control of your funds. You never send us any money. We're just
Correct.
consultants, right? And you're just using the API software. All your
Nobody
money, you
has
can
any
take it out
access
whenever
to
you
my
want.
accounts. Even, yeah, absolutely. I'm the only one with access to everything in terms of my funds and my accounts and even my bot, unless I set up and organize a meeting with you guys and do a FaceTime. And then I only need screen help. Normally you could FaceTime and talk someone through some stuff, but I'm a little bit,
A bit extra.
yeah, a lot more to learn in this kind of stuff. So I share my screen and you guys, like I said, hold my hand, walk me through it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, through all of that, I feel no break in security or no lack of trust with your team and doing all that stuff.
Great. And the profit's 100% yours, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So far. No, I think that's probably like the best part about your product is I paid for it and now I own it.
Yes, that's right.
It's really cool. It's really cool. That's a bot that I will own for the rest of however long.
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, and it will always be updated by you guys. You guys are on top of it.
Correct.
It's like a family. I feel like I'm a part of a new family now. It's good. It's really good.
Awesome. Great. Well, that's enough. We won't keep you for any longer. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us. Hopefully, the people that watch this video are in a similar position. They're thinking about joining and they take the leap as well.
I would highly recommend it to anyone. Thank you, Costa. I hope
No
you enjoy
worries,
the rest of
Brennan.
your night, and thank you for the
No,
opportunity.
you too. Thank you.
Bye.